Hi guys, Brain here, and welcome to another commentary video. Today, I wanted to talk about how camping and tunneling is not something that's exclusive to Dead by Daylight, and it's something that has kind of existed in video gaming in general for as long as we can remember, whenever there's any sort of like competitive situation going on in a video game, and that DBD players kind of uniquely see this as a DBD problem, but I wanted to dissect how this is just kind of a thing in gaming in general and how other games go about handling these situations. So camping in particular has been a thing that's been more, I feel like, more prevalent in a lot of other games, especially in FPSs and shooters, that sort of thing. Especially in like COD, for example, you'll have a lot of times where you'll have somebody stake up right in this little hallway or right in this building, and they'll be right around a corner and they'll try to hold down that area and try to make sure that nobody can come in or out. And the only way you can engage with them is by entering their situation, you know, giving them the high ground, so to speak, for that Star Wars meme, giving them the high ground and giving them the advantage in the situation. You have to enter their domain. You have to come into their zone and try to displace them. And that's often really, really hard because of their positioning, because of the things that they are doing. It's, in a sense, guaranteed value because you have put them at just a direct disadvantage just by placing yourself in one solid area that's very, very dangerous for anybody else to enter. It's very, very easy and it's very, very effective, which is why it's so prevalent even in common day COD that like people still do this, because it just works. It's just effective. And while you may not be going across the entire map, getting your kill streaks and absolutely plowing the team like a good player would, you are getting guaranteed results. You are getting results from this, even if it's not as great as somebody who would be actually like, you know, are typically good at the game. You are getting results. You are making ends meet. And tunneling is a similar situation. In tunneling and DBD obviously is, you know, three hooking somebody, like you got to three hook that person. But searching out for the weak link on a team in a competitive game has been a thing for a very, very long time. Obviously, we've been talking about COD this whole time. Let's go back to that. COD has kill streaks. So every time you kill somebody, that adds in points to your system. And once your system gets up to a certain point number, you are able to activate kill streaks, which are fun little bonuses that help your team continue to win, whether that be info or an attack or something. It gives you more stuff to continue landsliding and snowballing and winning the game. So killing somebody very, very quickly, even if it's not a fair fight, even if it's because that person's bad, targeting a weaker link on the team and denying them the ability to play is a net positive in these games because it quite literally helps feed your win. It helps continue and landslide and snowball towards your victory. So even though it would be like, you know, not fun for the other person, not fun for the other guy who's, you know, you're using to essentially like feed the kill streak, you don't care because you just want to build your kill streak points so you can actually use your kill streaks. That way you can actually win the game pretty decisively. You don't really care what that other person is feeling and thinking just because you know that feeds a direct result that is good for your team. And the thing that I want to bring this all together with is that the reason these things are good, not only in DBD, but every game that they take place in, is because there is tangible results for doing these things. You are incentivized to do these things because they give you results. Like I said before, somebody who's actually just playing really well will be able to get the kill streaks by fighting the whole team, having good map awareness, all these things. But somebody who just sticks put or only targets the weak player is much more likely to not die and therefore guarantee, that's the word, guarantee these kill streaks and guarantee the victory. So you're trading a little bit of that effectiveness by getting rid of a lot of risk. So therefore you're getting more guaranteed results. And that's why people do this in Dead by Daylight, is because if they are feeling not confident, if they're not feeling like they're the best player, they don't really have to be the best player because they can just use these two strategies to try and confirm guaranteed results instead of having to do something dangerous or something that potentially caused them to lose, like having a bad chase or going cross map, like, and not finding somebody. A lot of these risky things that could get you the L, could make you lose, just don't do that in camp and tunnel, and you're just going to get those guaranteed results. You are going to get that dub more often than not. So that obviously leads to the point of, well, if you want camping and tunneling to go away, you should probably de-incentivize these somehow. You should probably get rid of those guaranteed results, make the results not guaranteed. There's tiny stuff they've done, like reassurance, which is a perk, you know, that allows you to pause somebody on hook who's being camped. So that kind of like punishes that a little bit. But I don't know what that looks like in the grand scheme of things. I don't know what that looks like in like a macro way. And obviously reassurance is nice, but unless the team's running it and you're running a team that runs it, then that doesn't happen all the time, right? So you got to make sure that this stuff does not have a direct correlation to a guaranteed result. That would be the way to do it. I don't know what that looks like on a macro level, but by taking that away, that would be how you do it. How you do that? I don't know. Maybe that's up for you to figure out. Tell me down in the comments below. Well, that'll be it for today's video, friends. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you when I see you.